I've learned a lot throughout these 3 years, and this experience allowed me to make my diploma, and it is something that I thoroughly enjoyed. And I think I consider it one of my bigger achievements in terms of the musical releases, because I have released the full album, 9 tracks, and I've created the whole visual side of it, which mimics the 1980s style of the Japanese city pop genre. And this is in turn something that I've written about in my theoretical part of the diploma. So I feel like the theoretical part and the practical part correspond very closely, they're very connected. And in order to create this musical album and the visual side of the piece, I used various programs, obviously. For the visual side, it was the Photoshop, After Effects, Illustrators, and a bunch of others. And mixed together, it allowed me to create the vinyl cover, the cassette cover, and a bunch of other technical things, such as the posters and animations that I used for promoting my album later on online. But when it comes to the musical part, I made it mostly in the Ableton Live, which is one of the digital audio workstations. So like the program in which you can create music using your computer. And then I also used a bunch of hardware instruments, such as the keyboards and synthesizers. But mainly the making of the album involved a lot of sample usage. So I used old bits of the tracks from the 1980s, and then I chopped them up to make something completely new, at least for the most part. There was one moment in which I thought that I would not have enough information on the whole subject, and because of that I would probably have to drop the whole project and start something that I would not enjoy as much as I did. So I remember looking for the references and for the people involved in the 1980s Japanese funk genres, the illustrators, the musicians, the photographers, and all of these people. Their identities were pretty hard to research because the resources that I've been working with were quite limited. And I do feel like there is a lot if you just dig deep enough. And this is what I started doing. There's a lot of underground websites, articles that know a lot of things. I reached out to Japanese people, asking them if they know of some musicians, illustrators from the era. Maybe they can tell me a bit about it.